Across every civilization on Earth, from ancient Egypt to the mountains of China, from the plains of India to the frozen Norse realms, humans looked up at the sky and described the same thing. Not a god, not a monster, a creature. One that carried the sun, one that carried the dead, one that decided whether you lived or were eaten. These weren't bedtime stories, these were warnings. And today we are going to talk about 7 of them. What if death wasn't the end? What if it was just the beginning of something more terrifying? The phoenix is not just a bird that survives fire, it chooses fire. Every 500 years, this creature of ancient Egyptian, Greek, and Persian mythology builds its own funeral pyre, ignites it, and burns itself to ash, only to claw its way back out, reborn. More powerful than before. It was worshipped not as a symbol of hope, but as a symbol of inevitability. You cannot kill what refuses to stay dead. In ancient Egypt, it was called the bennu, the first living thing to ever cry out at the dawn of creation. The question isn't whether the phoenix rises. The question is, what does it burn on its way back? A horse with wings sounds beautiful, until you realize it was born from a beheading. Pegasus didn't fall from heaven, he erupted from it. When Perseus severed the head of Medusa, the Gorgon so terrifying that a single glance turned men to stone, from her bleeding neck sprang Pegasus. A winged horse, white as lightning, born of monster blood and sea foam. The gods didn't create Pegasus, violence did. Zeus himself claimed this creature, using him to carry his thunderbolts. Pegasus created the spring of the Muses, the Hippocrene, by stamping his hoof into Mount Helicon. He did not belong to any hero, he belonged to the sky itself. Forget everything you think you know. The original unicorn was not gentle, it was untamable. In ancient Greek texts, not fairy tales but natural history records, the unicorn was described as the fiercest animal on earth, faster than any horse. With a single spiraling horn said to neutralize any poison in medieval Europe, kings hired hunters for one purpose: find a unicorn, not to ride it. To harvest its horn, called alicorn, which they believed could detect poison in the king's food. Only a virgin, according to legend, could tame one, because only something completely pure could approach something completely wild. The unicorn was never about magic, it was about purity as power. In China, if you ever saw this creature, it meant someone extraordinary was about to be born, or about to die. The qilin is one of the 4 sacred animals of Chinese mythology, alongside the dragon, phoenix, and tortoise. It walks so gently, it does not bend a single blade of grass. It does not eat living things, it does not harm any creature. And yet it appears only at the birth or death of a great sage or powerful ruler. When Confucius's mother was pregnant, a qilin reportedly appeared in her garden and placed a jade tablet at her feet. Confucius wept when a qilin was captured and killed near the end of his life. He believed it was an omen that the age of virtue was ending. He was right. This bird has lived so long, it has watched the world flood 3 times. The simurgh of Persian mythology is not a bird you encounter. It is a bird that finds you after you have proven yourself worthy. It lives atop the mythical Mount Kaf at the center of the world. Its feathers are said to contain all the knowledge that has ever existed. It has lived for 1,700 years, and every time a cycle of the world ends in flood or fire, the simurgh watches. In the great Persian epic conference of the birds, 30 birds embark on a quest to find the simurgh, only to discover that simurgh means 30 birds. They were looking for themselves. The most terrifying mystery isn't a monster, it's a mirror. This bird never lands, not once in its entire life, and the shadow it casts can make you a king. The huma bird of Persian and Sufi tradition never touches the ground, not because it can't, but because it chooses not to. Its entire existence is flight. If the shadow of the huma bird falls upon you, you are destined for royalty. Persian and Mughal emperors used the huma as their royal symbol for this reason, to claim that the bird's shadow had once blessed them. But there's a darker version of this myth. The huma was said to feed only on bones, the discarded remains of what others left behind. It was a creature that survived on what the world threw away, a king made from scraps, power found in what others overlooked. This creature is so powerful that even the gods feared to fight it, so they made it a servant instead, and called that honor. Garuda is the king of birds in Hindu and Buddhist mythology, and he was born furious. His mother was enslaved by the Nagas, the serpent gods, so Garuda stormed the heavens, fought Indra and all the gods single-handedly, and stole the Amrita, the nectar of immortality, to pay her ransom. The gods, unable to defeat him, struck a deal instead. Garuda became Vishnu's mount, the divine vehicle of the preserver of the universe. But Garuda made one condition: he would carry Vishnu, but he would never stop being the enemy of serpents. To this day, he is depicted with a naga in his talons. He never forgot, and he never forgave.